And what's nice about the price on pollution that we put into place is that there is a significant rebate component. So when the Conservative Party goes coast to coast to coast, going into communities like Winnipeg North and saying, well, we're going to axe the tax, they don't say they're axing the rebates also, Madam Speaker. And you get, in Winnipeg North, you get more money back. 80% of the residents that I represent get a net benefit. A net benefit, Madam Speaker. But they don't talk about that. Instead, they continue on that far right that doesn't give a darn about the environment and continue to deny climate change, Madam Speaker. I think it's reckless and it's bad Conservative policy. Thank you.
Grasslands.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And, you know, only that member would think that higher groceries is somehow a net benefit. Only that member would think that higher energy bills is a net benefit. I wonder how that goes over with the residents of Winnipeg North. Madam Speaker, I was messaging a family friend earlier today, and they were telling me a story about their son, who's actually started out as a young producer, and he's trying to be, he's raising cattle, and he has home heating oil in his house. Now, we've heard so much about the government's vaunted home heating oil program, but guess what? Yeah, he could get the heat pump, but heat pumps don't work in Saskatchewan because of how cold it gets in the winter, and this government knows that. He can't afford to buy the heating oil for his house, so he has to use electric heat, and it's costing him over $400 a month just to use electric space heaters to heat his house, and it's not even that cold in Saskatchewan yet, Madam Speaker. But to this member opposite, he seems to think that that's just fine because there's this rebate out there that's going to exist. It's going to make everything all better and rosy, and that he should just be happy for his rebate check. Who does he think should actually pay for that? This young producer?
Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, Madam Speaker, I think the member across the way, as his leader in the Conservative Party of Canada, would have a little bit more credibility if they would actually share with Canadians what their policy is in regards to climate change, in regards to what, if anything, the Conservative Party of Canada would actually do. Best we can tell, Madam Speaker, is that the climate deniers are prevailing. They don't care about the climate change. They're the only political entity in the House of Commons that feel that they don't have to say anything to Canadians. That Canadians have no right to know what the real intentions of the Conservative Party is when it comes to deal with the climate issue, Madam Speaker. You know, the price on pollution is something that's just not unique to Canada. You know, even many American states, maybe not the country as a whole doesn't have it, but many American states have it. I think the Conservative Party needs to get with the times.